This video will contain spoilers from the manga You Have Been Born. Now, in the midst of the discussion regarding the Age of Shinobi and how it might get eventually over during the timescape of Boruto, I think that we are overlooking one major question in regards to the overall Naruto series, one of the most central elements of the overall Naruto series, and that is ninjutsu. More than the Age of Shinobi, I think that the most important question right now is ninjutsu actually dead in the Boruto or Naruto franchise? So hello and welcome to NYZ, and today we are going to talk about exactly this particular topic. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's just jump into it. Now, during the timescape tease for the starting of the Boruto series, we get one particular dialogue from Kawaki, which has been a major point of discussion for a very long time. And now, as we are getting, I think, closer and closer to the timescape, this statement has been getting more and more attention, and that is the fact that is the Age of Shinobi actually over? But I think more than that, we should question that is ninjutsu actually over? Now, in order to talk about something like this, I feel like we need to go back to the origin, or rather the original tease of Naruto. So, ninjutsu is one of the three major techniques in the world of Naruto, in the Naruto franchise as a whole. I'm sure there are sword techniques, kinjutsu and all those other stuff. But the most central elements of the series include three following categories, that is ninjutsu, genjutsu and taijutsu. These are the three main types of techniques. I'm sure there are other subcategories as well, such as Fuinjutsu, Junjutsu, Senjutsu, there is Kekkei Genkai and a lot of other stuff which were later on introduced in the series, but still for the most part, the Naruto franchise as a whole was known for its ninjutsu. Sure, Genjutsu was fun and all, especially involving characters like Itachi and the entirety of the Uchiha clan, but ninjutsu was most likely or most certainly the focus, the central theme of the Naruto franchise. I mean, I was not personally an OG fan of the Naruto series myself. I never grew up watching this series. I became a relatively new fan. I finished the entire Naruto series and then came to Boruto as well. But even then, I was familiar with the Naruto hand seals and hand signs. It is something which almost every anime fan knows about, even if they have not intrinsically watched the overall show. The hand signs of Naruto, especially for the ninjutsus, are some of the most central elements of the series, and back in the day, in the original OG Naruto days actually, one of the most central and cool factors was how Kakashi was able to copy these complex techniques, complex ninjutsu techniques using his Sharingan. He was literally called Copy Ninja Kakashi or Sharingan no Kakashi because of this particular technique. It was probably one of the most cool elements from the early days of Naruto when Kakashi was easily able to copy such a complex technique which Zabuza used using his water release. Water dragon bullet technique, if I'm not wrong. I can't really recall it correctly, but yeah, he was able to copy it effectively, and the hand signs just made it such a cool and interesting technique to see. Then there is obviously Rasengan and Chidori, two of the signature moves of Naruto and Sasuke. Then there is the lightning techniques, the fire release, the water release, and all the other elemental ninjutsu based techniques. There is Futon Rasen Shuriken, there is like a bunch of other stuff. If you are a fan of the series, you already know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to hype up ninjutsu. It is the core meat of the series as a whole. But now, unfortunately, in the Boruto series, things seem very dull for ninjutsu overall. I mean, sure, it will be used in the upcoming anime canon arcs of the second Chunin exams. Of course, ninjutsu has to be used by the common ninja, it has to be used by Boruto to some extent, and it has to be used in the other exams and whatnot. But the question is something like ninjutsu actually going to be effective for someone like Code or even Ada or hell even Delta for that matter? These characters are just effectively able to nullify ninjutsu as a whole. So the question is ninjutsu actually going to survive in an environment like this? Now, one of the things which I actually liked in the early parts of Boruto was its reliance on taijutsu techniques. Taijutsu, in my opinion, is a very underrated technique overall, and it was not really captivated or captured that much in the original days of Naruto. Sure, we had moments, good moments here and there, like we had the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight in the early days of Naruto during the Chunin exam. That was absolutely brilliant. And of course, the god tier moment of 8 Gates Guy versus Madara. That was absolutely brilliant. But beyond that, taijutsu is not that much effectively utilized in the overall Naruto series, other than maybe for some characters like say Sakura. So yeah, it's not effectively utilized that much in the Naruto series, but in the Boruto series at least, Taijutsu is a very key component, and this is something which we saw during the Momoshiki fight as well, because of course Momoshiki was able to absorb all the ninjutsu based techniques which was thrown towards him. This effectively nullifies all the cool techniques which the characters have used so far into the series. We get to see Shikamaru's numero uno technique, that is the shadow paralysis technique, being absorbed, so that was an indication of the things which are about to come basically. So in an era like this, and now I know that Momoshiki is gone, like he has been a part of Boruto now in the form of Borushiki, and Ishiki Otsutsuki is also dead now. But what's next? We have characters like Code, who has the white karma that can easily absorb all ninjutsu based techniques. Then there is Daemon, who can effectively nullify all the attacks which are thrown towards him with his reflective moves or reflective techniques. Then there are also cyborg-like characters like Delta, who have the ability to absorb ninjutsu. Remember, she was able to absorb a full-on Rasengan by Naruto, by Hokage Naruto, so she obviously has the ability to absorb a lot of other ninjutsu-based techniques. Again, I'm not saying here that ninjutsu is totally dead. It's quite possible that Boruto is going to spam the Vanishing Rasengan from time to time to knock out the opponents who are out of their guard. But as a main central fighting technique, I don't think that ninjutsu is going to be carried forward anymore in the future of the series. It's going to be replaced most likely by taijutsu as well as sword-based techniques. Now, I'm a fan of sword-based techniques myself, but in an era of karma, is that going to be actually effective enough? Like, is it going to be sufficient enough? Moreover, another factor in this equation is something which I'm going to make a separate video on very soon, so stay tuned for the channel and subscribe to the channel to, get the notification for that. And that is the introduction of other Otsutsuki characters. I am 100% certain here that Code is not going to be the final villain of the series. There has to be more Otsutsuki characters who are going to come, and it is very much evident from the introduction of the Otsutsuki King or Otsutsuki God character, which was introduced around chapter 56 or 57 if I'm not wrong. And because of that character, I'm pretty sure that there are going to be more Otsutsuki characters who are going to be introduced into the series, maybe before the time skip as well. Again, I'm going to talk about this in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. So, if a character like that actually comes, he's obviously going to have a karma of his own. And not just karma, by the way, he or she is obviously going to have some form of a Rinnegan, a Rinne Sharingan, or any of the eye-based dojutsu techniques which can absorb ninjutsu. So in a scenario like that, I think that this is effectively the death of ninjutsu. That's the unfortunate truth moving forward into the series. I'm not saying that it's totally dead. I'm not saying that it's not going to have a chance anywhere into the series. It's very much possible that sometime down the road, during a climactic battle, Boruto utilizes the Vanishing Rasengan once again to knock the opponent off their guards, who are basically not expecting a move like that. So it's very much possible that ninjutsu is utilized once again. But overall, I feel like the pedestal of ninjutsu has to be degraded right now, and it's no longer going to be the key technique moving forward. I mean, we have characters like Naruto. I'm pretty sure that he's not going to be dead for a long time or anything like that. And he's going to utilize his Sage technique right now. It's a little different from ninjutsu, from direct ninjutsu. I mean, it can also be absorbed, but we have seen some peculiarities in that. And then there is obviously the techniques utilized by Kashin Koji himself, where he can summon the flames of Samadhi. I think that something like that can be very easily utilized by characters like Boruto as well, where they themselves make some form of a summoning contract for situations like this. So yeah, this is an interesting discussion which I wanted to have with you guys. So what are your thoughts about this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would really love to hear them. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more. This is WonderYZ, and I'll see you all on the next one. In the meantime, be sure to join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features, and join our Discord server for more. See you all on the next one.